It's your boy Chips Ahoy, and welcome back, guys, to another video here on Hypixel Skyblock, where today we're gonna focus on melons. Why melons? I don't really know, but I did just recently change all of my fishing minions into melon minions. To do that, I had to grind tons of pelts from the farming islands, and so I've got a bunch of beautiful tier 12 minions. They're already boosted by plasma buckets, a tier 5 beacon, and a crystal, but we can do even better by hitting the auction house and grabbing some flycatchers. Wow, these guys are expensive, but let's go ahead and buy them. With tons of these, we'll increase the speed by 20%. Let's go. Maybe there'll be a few more to buy on the age later, so for now, it's off to the garden. Looks like we've got a visitor, and what do you know? He wants some melons. Let's hit the bazaar to grab a few and fill that offer. As you could probably tell while I was in the bazaar, I've got a lot of buy orders going out. And that's because I want to upgrade my gear from squash to melon gear. Okay, it's actually fermento gear, but I wish this set was called melon gear rather than the basic set. Anyway, let's claim all this up, and then we can just hit the crafting table and craft it all up. The chest plate is gonna look something like that. I think this is what I need for the pants. Here we have the helmet, and finally we can put in the boots. Look at that. I love the green, very melon-like, but unfortunately, since we are going to be farming some melons today, I know, super crazy, farming melons in a video called Melon, but we're going to go ahead and take off that fermento helmet, throw on the lantern helmet. We're also going to take off the fermento boots and throw on our rancher's boots. With this beautiful set, along with the elephant and our blessed Melon Dicer 3.0, we're going to have ourselves 815 farming fortune. Looking as good as this, there's nothing else we could do except for jump into this farm. So guys, here we go. We've got 18 total lanes of melons. It should be infinite, and we're currently sitting at tier 20 melons. Let's see how far we can get this. Let's see how good we can do, and let's just start farming these melons. Before we keep going, though, we are gonna have to change the speed on our ranchers. Let's go for 155. That feels a lot better. Oh my gosh, melons everywhere. In our personal compactor they go. And continuing down this farm, I go. AA cultivating on the dicer is up to 8. Guys, we did it. Melon 21, and we're not even an hour into farming. Let's go. And our first hour of melons is complete. We're about 35% of the way to the next tier, which means we got a little over 2 million collection in just 1 hour. Let's keep this going. We need all the melons, every single one. 22 melon 22. Guys, there's a farming challenge going on this month with the elite skyblock farmers. Edmonium and Z109 are challenging everybody to farm an equivalent weight to 1 billion melons. Do I think I'm going to get 1 billion melons anytime soon? No. Not really. Am I still going to join this? Of course. So many people already joined, including Bank, who is the #1 farmer. We've also got Melon, of course, Edmonium, Dom, tons of people from my Mega Co-op series. There's Lotsy, the #2 farmer, and I guess I'll do it. This is going to be embarrassing to see how bad my weight is compared to these other people, but here we go. Number 387, that's not terrible. Probably the worst one here, but there we go. Now just back to farming, of course. Melon 23. Oh, we're going crazy. Come on now. Let me cook. Melons. Let me cook melons. Yo, it's our very first melon contest. It's begun. We're in the gold right now. Let's keep it up so we can claim it. We got 16 minutes to go. Should be simple, and I'm hyped. Here we go. And 20 minutes later, there it is. We earned a gold. 1.123 million melons. Bro, and that is melon milestone 24. And we hit that as we're about the 4-hour mark of this grind, but guys, that is nothing compared to what we're gonna end at, so let's keep going off. Melon 25. Lads, here we are. It is our second melon contest of the day. Of course, we're gonna grab a gold. We're about 7.5 hours into grinding and farming these melons on repeat, but my attention is kind of focused somewhere else right now. If you look at the bottom of the screen, I am so close to 100 million overflow farming XP, and that's crazy. It's ridiculous. I've farmed so much, and it's gonna feel so good to cross that 100 million threshold. So 160k, 155k more XP, and we'll have it. Just gotta keep doing what I've been doing so well at for so long. Here we go. And wow, it's been done. 100 million farming XP over farming 60. It sounds pretty insane to me, and I hope it does for you guys too. But honestly, I can put it into perspective real quick. If I go ahead and check skill rankings, I'm number 930, which means over 900 people already have this amount of farming XP. Then, to impress you even more, Mr. Melon King himself has over 1 billion overflow farming XP. And there are others like him. So, you know, I'm just gonna, you know, put my nose down and keep farming, I guess. 100 million's been obtained, so 1 billion is the new target. Hopefully we'll have it by the end of the video. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. But we can keep going for a few more hours, so let's definitely do that. Hold up, before I get going for too long, we just hit that 100 million, and now we just passed melon milestone 26. And it goes from having to get 10 million to having to get 20 million. Wow, that's kind of crazy. And of course, it probably would help to go ahead and switch out my elephant for a mushroom cow and get my strength up to boost those stats, but I'm a little too lazy for that, so I'm just gonna keep farming with Mr. Elefante. Anyway, off to the races we go. And the races actually did pretty good to me. We've done probably a total of about 12 hours of farming melons here today, and look at all this goodness that we received. We did end up making it about halfway through that next tier 26, and so after I collect all my melons, I'll be able to throw them in the bazaar for 38.5 million coins. But actually, before I do that, I do think we have a few visitors at our island. Yes, we've got Emissary Fraser. Of course, they want some melon blocks. Next up is Jack, who wants 5 melon blocks. Then there's Jamie, who wants 4 melon blocks. Shifty, who wants 6 of them. Jerry, who wants 13 of them. And, Old Man Garrett wants cookies. That's kind of lame. This is the melon train, bro. Anyway, we will throw the rest up on that beautiful bazaar. Meanwhile, on another profile, since, I mean, melons are everything today, we can go ahead and claim 37 million coins worth of melons and a beautiful 50 million coins worth of melons. Anyway, guys, I do think I'm gonna have to end it off here because I'm starting to go a little crazy. Everything is starting to look like melons, even my netherworts, my carrots, potatoes, and wheat. Like, I think I'm going crazy for sure. My mushrooms are starting to look like melons, and even cactus and pumpkin look like melons. Like, what the heck are these cocoa beans? Are they melon beans? Anyway, guys, shout out to Melon King Day for the pack, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button and subscribe. I will see you on the next one. Adios and goodbye.